So there's been an increasing prevalence of third-party tracking on the web, and that's led to some concerns by users over their privacy. And so our work is responsive to those concerns. We want to enable people to opt out of tracking that they believe is a privacy invasion. Yeah. Let's see. The basic idea is every time you ask someone on the web for content, whether it's Google's ad network or some tracking services or from Facebook, for example, the like button, you add a little bit of extra information that says, please serve me that content and please don't track me. And then it's up to the company that hosts that content to respect the user's wish to not be tracked. You just add a little bit of code that says every time you're going to send an HTTP request, add this header to it, add this X do not track. Okay. So do not track certainly could be adopted voluntarily by advertising networks, tracking services, social networks, and others that engage in third-party tracking on the web. That said, the course of the do not track debate suggests that maybe it's unlikely for it to be voluntarily adopted, and maybe some legislative or regulatory intervention would be required.
Consumers are actually becoming more educated about what's going on with their data. But by and large, one of the central problems in online privacy is that you're constantly being tracked, but it doesn't feel like you are.
By the way, Pogo was right. Amazing resource.
Awesome.
I think that for the 10% of people that end up, deciding that they don't want to be tracked and using this mechanism, that it would potentially be very helpful. That said, what about the many people who might not opt out? Should it still be the Wild West for them, or do we need some kind of restrictions there?
Actually,
Outsourcing, frankly, it's kind of take a unit of work that could.
Maybe it'll glow a little bit. I used to show this a couple years ago, and 2020, there's a nice one.
so they're just leaving things on your hard drive when you surf the web, basically?
Before the internet started, I was teaching marketing. And I would say, we do market research, and we survey people on the phone or by mail, and we ask them, what do they read? What do they like? What trips are they going on? What kind of information would they like to know? And that was how we found out about them. And then we would provide them with something very expensive, very slow. Mm-hmm. And the internet came along and we said, oh, this is wonderful. Mm-hmm. Well, now it's so cheap and so fast to collect information on millions of people. This privacy issue is far bigger.